Okay guys, we're gonna get another workout in today. Today we're gonna focus more on strength building instead of cardio. So we will start to get our heart rate up some, but we're really gonna work the muscles a little bit. If you start to get sore, I'll get some other options and things you can do to kind of modify. When we get into the workout section, it's gonna be 30 seconds per workout. So if you need to take breaks, take it and get right back into it. Weight training classes, everything we do today, at the end I'm gonna say that you need to go back and repeat it all, okay? Not the stretch portion, but just the workout. PE classes, if you're up for it, do the same thing. When we finish all the exercises, go back, repeat them all one more time, so you guys will get about a 15-ish minute workout once we start doing the actual list. But we're gonna warm up first. Let's go ahead and start. Everything we do, we'll do about 30 seconds. Start with just a jog. We're just gonna try to get our body warmed up before we stretch. Just kind of get going. If you want to go high knees or butt kicks, you can. If you're really just kind of stretching up and warming up, you can just kind of go high knee steps a little bit. But if you want to keep the jog going, you can. In just a minute, we're going to switch. We'll do about 6 things to warm up. Now we're just going to hop side to side, just kind of scoot back and forth, getting yourself warmed up. Half of our lifts are gonna be some more push-up style and plank style, so core with your chest, your triceps and your stomach, and then half of them are gonna be with our legs, so we're getting our legs kind of ready to going down and up some. Okay, let's switch to just some basic jumping jacks. You don't have to go arms way up. If you just wanna go a little bit up, that's fine. If you want the full thing, go for it. Again, if you're already starting to breathe pretty heavy, you can just kind of step out side to side. If you're not able to just keep rolling into our warm up, we're gonna do 3 more things. It's cold in here. Okay, now get your feet set. We're just gonna twist side to side. Let your heel come off the ground a little bit. Again, we got a lot of push-ups in this one, so we're just gonna get everything loosened up. Okay, let's go into arm circles. We know these. We're just gonna go straight arms. Don't swing your arms around. Control it at your shoulders. Arms straight. Let's move to bigger circles. Going forward, really stretching out and warming up the rotator cuffs for all of our push-ups that we're doing. Get those shoulders ready to go. Let's keep big circles. Let's go backwards. If you're doing these correctly, you're really going to feel a burn in your shoulders. If you need to shake it out for a second, you can. Let's keep reversing. Go back to small circles. And now last warm up was just some huggers, okay? Just some huggers. You can still kick it out with your feet, kind of keep it going. After this, we'll stretch real quick. We'll go through some basic stretches, and after that, we'll go into the workout. Okay, stretches. Let's start off. We'll stay standing for all of our stretches. We won't sit down. Let's go feet apart, legs straight. Let's just bring our arms all the way down. Keep your legs straight. Let yourself lean all the way over. If you can touch the ground, that's great. If you can grab the back of your ankles and pull yourself lower, that's great. Legs need to stay straight. If you're starting to bend your legs, that's not going to be the stretch. We're trying to get a stretch in the back of our legs. So we're going to stay straight and try to lean your chest and your head down. Now from here, let's just go ahead and try to turn sideways and just kind of lean that forward knee forward and get this back leg straight. Let's not bend it down. Let's keep it straight. We're just pushing our hips towards the ground. Kind of opening up our hips. Okay, so now we're going to go back up. Just switch to the other side. Just going to turn sideways again. I'm leaning my hips forward. This back leg's gonna stay straight. I'm just opening up the hips. Okay, let's go back together. We'll do one quick calf stretch before we stand up. So I'm gonna go sideways, feet on the ground, put one foot behind the other, try to push that heel to the ground. Your bottom should be up in the air, and you're trying to straighten out this calf. Everything from the back of your knee down to your heel, with your Achilles, straighten it all out. And let's switch. So other foot on the ground, try to straighten that heel to the ground. If you can touch your heel to the ground, you can kind of change your angle a little bit to where it's a little harder to push your heel to the ground so you can get that stretch in your calf. Okay, let's stand up, do a simple quadricep stretch. Try to hold everything straight. Try to pull the foot up and away from your bottom. If you need to hold on to something, hold on to something. If not, just hold it right here. Don't do this thing. This is not the right stretch. Try to pull it up and keep everything straight. This will be our last lower body one. Then we'll switch to some upper body stretch and then we'll get going. Switch, other quad. Again, try to pull it up and away from the bottom. Chest straight, chest up. Okay, let's do some basic arm stretches. One arm across the chest. Pull it across right underneath under your chin. And we'll switch, other arm across, right under the chin, pull it across. The way we do our workout, we'll do 4 things, 3 times. So we're basically just gonna do 12 things. I won't give any breaks in between, but everything's gonna be for 30 seconds. So we're gonna kind of switch from upper body to legs or core. And we're switching between them all. Let's go last upper body stretch with our arms and our chest. One arm up, drop it down, grab the elbow, pull it across. And if you need to stretch more or warm up more, you guys know a lot of stretches that we do in class or warm-up moves that we do in class. You can always just press pause, switch, press pause and warm up some more or stretch some more. Obviously, if you wanted to get your heart rate up a little bit more before this and do some cardio moves, your heart rate will stay up once we start doing the exercise moves. So that's an option for you. Okay, we're gonna get started. Like I said, everything we do, we'll do for about 30 seconds. We're gonna start with regular push-ups, so I'm gonna get started. We're gonna get in position. As we go, I'll show you modifying moves. If you don't need those, you just keep going. Remember, if you need a break, take a break, then get right back into it. So regular push-ups to start. Ready? Go. So I'm normal width on my hands and my feet, and we're just going down and up, down and up. Try to keep rolling. We're not going hands super wide or hands close because we're gonna switch to those later. Keep your hands normal width. If you need to modify, now remember that goes knees on the ground, but it's not like this. This is not modify. You need to get your body straight so we can still go down and up, down and up. A couple more seconds. Remember, normal width on the hands, normal width on the feet, and stop. Now we're gonna switch to just regular squats. We're still kind of warming the legs up a little bit. Feet barely more than shoulder width apart. And we're just gonna squat down and up. Ready, go. Down and up. See if you can get your bottom to go lower than your knees as you're going down and up. If we do this right, it's not gonna get your heart rate going way high, but you're gonna get the muscles working on this one today. Couple more. Okay, now we're going to wide push-ups. So hands, instead of normal width, we're gonna go a little bit wider. Feet stay where they were before, and it's gonna be the same thing. Ready? Go. So we're wide push-ups. Okay, same thing before. If you wanna modify, it's knees to the ground right here. If not, hands stay wide, and we're just doing our push-ups. And if you get to where you need a break, you get a break, shake it out, then just get right back into it. And we're right back into our push-ups. Wide push-ups. Couple more. Okay, now we're moving on to reverse lunges. So we're gonna do lunges, but we're stepping backwards and back together. We alternate the leg every time. So we're gonna start, step far back. This time we are bending this knee down, so we're 90-degree angle, 90-degree angle, step back together. But we're gonna go a little more fluid now. So we should go back and forth. 90 degree, and back together. Try not to use your arms on your feet unless you need it. If you're struggling to get down and up, you need to use your hands, but if you can keep your arms up here or even up here to make it a little harder, that's better. Okay, stop. So now we're gonna move on to move number 5. I said we're doing 12 things. We're going military push-ups, hands closer, elbows in, and we're trying to keep those elbows close to our sides the whole time. So ready? Hands are closer, set, and go. We're going down and up. This is our last push-up from the workout. After this, instead of push-ups, we're doing more plank and ab work. Again, if you need help, go down to your knees. Same thing. Try to pinch your sides with your elbows as you're going down and up. A couple more. And stop. Okay. Now, should be a wall somewhere near you. We're gonna do a wall sit. All you guys know this one. We'll go right into it. Ready? Go. Keys to a wall sit. Back, flat against the wall. Feet are right below our knees, and my bottom is as low as my knees. So I'm in a 90 degree angle. My back is all the way against the wall, and I'm just breathing. If you need to go halfway up to take a break, that's fine, get back into it. If you want to make it harder, you can go 1 foot out for about 5 seconds and switch every 5 seconds to make it a one-legged wall sit. Okay, time. So now we're gonna go out of push-ups and we're gonna go more core work when we do these ones. We're going into a plank. Normal plank on your forearms and toes. Ready? Go. Remember to breathe. Don't hold your breath. Don't be way up here, don't be way down there. Keep your body straight. Everything from your head to your heels should be a straight line. About 15 more seconds. After this one, we only got 5 moves left. Okay. Next move, back to the lower body. We're gonna go forward lunges instead of backwards lunges. Still 90 degree, 90 degree. Ready? Go. Forward, back together. Forward, back together. We're 90 degree. Remember, this is about the hardest way to do it. So you have no help from your upper body. If you need to kind of push on your leg to help out, to modify it, go ahead and do that. If you want to go just on your hips, if that helps keep your balance, you can do that. One more. Okay, now we're going down to the ground again. Instead of a normal plank, we're gonna go side plank. We'll switch halfway. So you're just gonna go on your forearm, try to stack your feet. If you're able to, put our hands right here, and we're just gonna hold a side plank just like this. If you end up having to drop a lot, that's fine, but go ahead and hold it. If you wanna make it harder, you can go arm up. If you wanna make it even harder, you can put a foot up too, or you can hold it right here. The key is to get this hip pointed towards the ceiling. So that way you're really isolating the side oblique in your stomach. And in just a second, we'll switch. Go ahead and switch over to the other side. We're on this side. Keep this hip up. Again, you can go arm up if you want, hand here. If you need a little more help with balance, you could even touch the ground if you're really struggling to even hold this position. Try to keep everything straight. Remember, weight training classes, I want you to repeat these when we finish. Okay, so just scroll back and repeat just the exercises, not the stretch, not the warm up. Okay, stop. Got a couple moves left. Now we're gonna go side to side lunges. We'll alternate side to side. Pretty simple. Ready? To the side, lunge down, step back together. Try to keep the foot that's not lunging in one spot and in that same spot. Don't let it come off the ground. And take your time, don't go fast. Try to go low with it. See, I'm using my hands to kind of keep my balance as I go side to side. We're working on those inside adductors in your legs. Whew, I can't breathe right now. Side to side. After this, we only got 2 moves left. And PE class, if you're wanting to get more out of this, go ahead and repeat it, just like I'm telling weight training class to do. One more to this side. and stop. Now, last two moves. First one, Russian twist, okay? Couple ways to do it. I'm gonna go ahead and start, but the basic key is hands together, side to side. Cross your feet, try to keep them off the ground if you can. Go ahead and go. We're gonna touch the ground every time. If you can't keep your feet off the ground, put your heels on the ground and still try to go side to side. But if you wanna get a big burn from this, get your feet off the ground and twist and touch the ground every time. Twist and touch the ground every time with your feet off the floor. Don't do this thing. We're just going side to side. That doesn't do anything, okay? Go side to side, touch the floor, get the full range of motion. Couple more. Time. Okay, last one, we're gonna do lunge squats. We'll do one side 15 seconds and switch. So we're gonna get in a lunge, 1 foot forward, 90 degree, and all we're gonna do is you can go here or make it harder right here. We're just gonna squat down and up in our lunge. Go. So down and up. Our feet stay in the same spots. We're just gonna kind of squat down and up in a lunge. If you wanna go here, that makes it harder. Maybe hands on the leg. If you're needing a little break, if you gotta kind of stand up and shake it out and then get back into it, go ahead. 2 more. Okay, let's switch. Go ahead and go. This is our last move. Down and up, down and up. 2 more. Okay, weight training class. Go back and repeat all those 12 moves, PE. If you're willing, go ahead and give it a shot. If not, see you guys.